This is Miss Tracy, and we're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and put it on top of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. This is Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, live from our studio in Brownsburg, Indiana. We think we got a great show for you today, so stick around for the next hour or so, and we'll get you up to date on news, weather. We got trivia. We got some Halloween fun for you. So stick around and let's go ahead and get this day started. First thing we're going to talk about is a very, very important topic this month and every month. And that topic's breast cancer. Breast cancer is the second most kind of cancer in a woman. About 1 in 8 women born today in the United States will get breast cancer sometime during their life. The good news is that mammograms can help find breast cancer early. Most women can survive breast cancer if it's found and treated early. How often should one get a mammogram? Women ages 40 to 49, talk with your doctor about when to start getting mammograms and how often to get them. Women ages 50 to 74 get mammograms every 2 years. Talk with your doctor to decide if you need them more often. What is a mammogram? A mammogram is an X-ray picture of the breast. Mammograms use a very low level of X-rays, which are a type of radiation. Mammograms are very safe. Mammograms can be used to screen test for breast cancer in women with no signs or symptoms, or to diagnose women with symptoms, like lumps in their breasts. When you get your mammogram, a technician will place your breast between 2 plastic plates and press your breast flat to get a clear picture. Getting a mammogram can be uncomfortable for some women, but the discomfort only lasts a few seconds. The whole process usually takes about 20 minutes of your time. National Breast Cancer Awareness Month is a chance to raise awareness about the importance of detecting breast cancer early. Make a difference, spread the word about mammograms, and encourage communities, organizations, families, and individuals to get involved. How can Breast Cancer Awareness Month make a difference? Use the opportunity to spread the word about steps women can take to detect breast cancer early. Here's a few ideas. Ask doctors and nurses to speak to women about the importance of getting screened for breast cancer. Encourage women ages to 40 to 49 to talk with their doctors about when to start getting mammograms. Very, very important, not just this month, but every month that we are aware of that significance of getting breast cancer stopped. I'm Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. And in some really great military news this morning, Marine veteran receives Medal of Honor at the White House.
Received the Medal of Honor Award at the White House Wednesday for his valor during the Vietnam War. He's now the 300th Marine to receive the nation's highest military decoration. In 1968, during the Tet Offensive, Canley fended off multiple attacks while leading his fellow Marines in the Battle of Hue. He took over for his commander, who was seriously injured in the fight and was even injured himself. But he continued to fight, rescuing other wounded Marines and carrying them back to safety. Canley also scaled a wall twice in full view of the enemy to help other Marines. Canley's award process didn't follow the traditional path. Typically, a recipient must receive the Medal of Honor within 5 years of their accomplishments, but Canley was given the award 50 years after his, thanks to his fellow Marines who campaigned for him to receive the prestigious honor. Before the award ceremony, the 80-year-old Canley said, quote, "I can't think of any place I'd rather die than with my Marines on the battlefield."
Absolute salute, sir. And in more great military news,
history, a woman is in charge of the largest command in the Army. Lieutenant General Laura Richardson is the acting commander of the United States Army Forces Command, also known as FORSCOM. Around 770,000 soldiers make up the command, which is headquartered at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. While she's broken a glass ceiling as acting commander, she isn't permanently in charge quite yet. An Army spokesperson told CNN she'll lead FORSCOM until a general commander is officially named and confirmed by the Senate. The spokesperson said Richardson is one of a number of highly qualified officers being considered. Richardson's career in the service has been made of many firsts for women. Last year, she became the first female deputy commanding general of FORSCOM. In 2012, she was the first female division deputy commander to lead America's first team. While she was in that role, men made up nearly 85% of the Army. She's also served as the military aide to the Vice President and as one of the Army's liaison officers to the United States Senate, according to CNN. FORSCOM's previous commander, General Robert Abrams, left the post to lead U.S. Air Force's Korea, according to a press release.
military personnel are beginning the process of recovery at Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida after Hurricane Michael swept through the area. This caused heavy damage. They're building temporary housing after the storm damaged many structures. So, salute to those military folks rebuilding that base. Coming up, our local, regional travel weather updates for you. In Brownsburg, Indiana, your current weather is 36 degrees under clear skies. There is a freeze warning going up to 57 later today. Feels like 36 out right now. The winds are basically calm out of the north at 1 mile per hour. Humidity is 79%. The sun rises at 7:59 and the sun will set at 7:02. Plenty of sunshine for Brownsburgers today. Tonight dropping down to 35, so get that jacket or sweater out. Friday, showers are moving in with a high of 57, so you will need that umbrella. And on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 56. That freeze warning remains in effect till 9 a.m. this morning. Unprotected plants that are sensitive to freezing temperatures can absolutely be killed. So get those inside if you haven't done so already. If your travels are taking you to Mooresville, Indiana this morning, there is a freeze warning. You have clear skies, 34 degrees, going up to 58. The winds are out of the south at 2 miles per hour. Humidity is 81%. The sun rises at 7:58 and the sun will set at 7:02. 2 words for today in Mooresville: brilliant sunshine. So get those shades out today. Tonight, dropping down to a low of 36. Friday, showers move in with a high of 56. Those showers move back out on Saturday with a high of 57. So if you're on spring break, Friday looks like you might run into rain, but Saturday going into the weekend looks like things clear out real nice. If Jamestown, Indiana, your destination, there is a freeze warning under clear skies, currently 33 degrees, going up to 57. Feels like 35 out right now. The winds are calm at 1 mile per hour. Humidity is 84%. At sunrise is at 8 a.m. and the sunset is at 7:03. Plenty of sunshine today. Tonight dropping down to 35. Friday, showers, thunderstorms, high of 56. And on Saturday, clearing out with a high of 56. That freeze warning remains in effect till 9 a.m. this morning. So make sure you have those unprotected plants inside. Little bit of pumpkin fun facts coming up for you right now.
Hey kids, welcome back to Facts for Kids. This is a special Halloween edition, all about pumpkins. Ready? Here it comes, fact number 1. The largest pumpkin ever grown weighed 1,140 pounds. That is a huge pumpkin. Wow. Seriously, that's a big pumpkin. All right, ready? Here it comes. Fact number 2. Pumpkins are 90% water. Whoa. That's almost like humans. 90% water. Wow. Crazy. Ready? Fact number 3. A long time ago, pumpkins were recommended for removing freckles and curing snake bites. Wow. I mean, I guess if I got a snake bite, I probably wouldn't eat pumpkins. I'd probably go to the hospital. But long ago, people didn't know that. Wow. Crazy. Ready? Fact number 4. A long time ago, Native Americans used pumpkin seeds for both food and medicine. Wow, that's some pretty cool uses for pumpkin seeds, huh, kids? Neato. Ready? Here it comes. Fact number 5. Did you know that a pumpkin is actually a squash? It is. It's a member of a plant family which includes squash and cucumbers. Wow, I didn't know that. So next time you're eating your squash, you could say, guess what, Mom and Dad? Pumpkins are also part of the squash family. It's like they're cousins. Cool. Ready? Here it comes. Fact number 6. Morton, Illinois calls itself the pumpkin capital of the world. This is where the Libby Company is based. And the Libby Company makes pumpkin pie filling that comes in cans. That's why Morton, Illinois calls itself the pumpkin capital of the world. Neato. Ready? Here it is. The last fun fact about pumpkins. Fact number 7. Each pumpkin has almost 500 seeds inside. Whoa, that's crazy. Did you also know that pumpkins take between 90 and 120 days to grow to full size? Whoa, that is 3 to 4 months. That's a long time. But boy, pumpkin seeds, when they're roasted and you put a little salt on them, they are delicious. All right, kids, that.
All right, everybody. those were your pumpkin 7 fun facts for today. We hope you enjoyed that. So get out there and now you can spread your pumpkin knowledge. Have you been to Brownsburg Napa Auto Parts? Well, guess what? They stock over 300,000 parts, domestic and foreign. They're in Brownsburg at 644 East Main Street, 317-852-2328. That's Brownsburg Napa Auto Parts, your local part supplier. Are you planning on lunch today? Well, you want to think about the Toro's Mexican Bar and Grill. Daily lunch and dinner specials in Brownsburg at 271 West Northfield Drive, just west of Green Street, across from Walmart. 317-858-5229 is that phone number. I want to tell you a little bit about our radio station this morning. We are Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. We broadcast live from Brownsburg, Indiana, the greatest little town in America. You can catch us on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on YouTube. You can catch us on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook. And you can catch us on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter. Both of these venues, Brownsburg Indiana Radio 267 on YouTube and Brownsburg on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter. Advertising is absolutely free. That's right, I said free. Get your message across. We'll get it out for you live right here, Monday through Friday morning, or you can get it out yourself on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter. The difference in Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter is there's no feedback. You put your message on. Those looking for your message can find your message. And if they have a question or concern about you as a vendor or your product, they deal directly with you. We eliminate the chatter, clatter, crap. Remember, there's a new kid in town in internet radio. That's Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. Our winning quotations this morning come from a variety of folks out there. This comes from Chuck Knoll, former manager of the Pittsburgh Steelers and coach. The critics are always right. The only way you shut them up is by winning. Mia Hamm said, the person that said winning isn't everything never won anything. Roger Staubach, Hall of Fame quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, said, winning isn't getting ahead of others, it's getting ahead of yourself. I want to take a moment to tell you about a great organization in Brownsburg, and that organization is called Cords of Love. Now, what I want you to do is go to Cords of Love Chatter, find out more about this organization and what they do to help out our Brownsburg community and Hendricks County. What you'll find is that this organization tirelessly helps those in need. Cancer patients, disabled folks. A lot of these people, they're just trying to get the healing process in gear. In some cases, they can't pay their rent. They don't have food. These folks are immediate needs. Not reading from a script, just telling you from the heart that I've seen this organization in action, and tirelessly 24/7 they work. You can go to Cords of Love charity and help by purchasing items from the charity on Facebook. So do Dave C a favor and do that today. First of all, go to Cords of Love Chatter and then go to Cords of Love Charity and do what you can do. All donations are welcome. Food, clothing. Remember, Cords of Love helps with the basic necessities to get people up and going. Then what they do, they assist in getting folks the long-term aid that they need. So do what you can today and help out Cords of Love. Don't forget, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we want to make sure that man or woman, because it does affect both, it affects families, it affects self. So if you need to get that exam today, get out there, get it scheduled, and get it done. Today's word of the day to improve your vocabulary and maybe impress the boss today. The word of the day today is emulate. That's EMULATE. Emulate. To initiate, to imitate and copy. Strive to equal or excel. And that's your word of the day. Hey, if today's your birthday on this October 18th, Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg wishes you the happiest of birthdays. Our birthday horoscope is brought to you by DCDE Creative Sales in Brownsburg, Indiana. Another great local business. These folks take used liquor and decorative bottles and they reprocess them into beautiful bottle lights and lamps. So see them in action at Gizmos Galleria in Brownsburg, Indiana, bookcase number 128, or else you can check them out at Etsy.com. That's DCDE Creative Sales, a local Brownsburg business.
Has been 7 fun facts about pumpkins.
Little tune coming up for you now called Al. So get up, get going, and get moving this morning. We want to get you kick-started. We want to get you going. Get up and get moving this morning. That's it. You're feeling it now. You're feeling that blood moving. It's going through your veins. That coffee is starting to take its effect. Your feet have hit the floor. You're getting ready to get out that door. I want you to have the most positive day that you can possibly have, because when you have a positive day, others around you will feel the same way. I am Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267 slash Brownsburg, your hometown internet radio station. All right. And that little tune was called Al. Have you been in the job market lately? Have you gone out and applied for a job? Have you taken your time filling out that resume? Well, you might want to take another look at it because, believe it or not, employers are looking at your resume closely. One of the ways that you really want to look at and be very truthful and be very honest about is your degree. Nobody checks what type of degree you graduated with or whether you actually graduated. Is that right? No, that's absolutely wrong. According to a poll of 2,000 hiring managers conducted by CareerBuilder, 28% of employers have caught interviewees lying about their academic degrees. If you left college just one class short of graduating, it's better to be honest about this with an explanation as to why. Some of the most successful people in the world never graduated college, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. And with or without a college degree, you should use the education section of your resume to highlight relevant coursework and assignments. Grade point average. Unless you're a recent graduate or actually graduated with 4.0, there's really no need to put your grade point average on your resume, let alone lie about it. A select few employers will ask you for your GPA during the interview process, and at that point, you should be extremely honest about it. But for the most part, it's just extraneous information. So there's a couple tips for you, whether you're an employer seeking employees or an employee to be. Remember, honesty is always your best policy. It's Abby's Clean Team. Move in and out cleans, green cleans, and construction cleanups. One time, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Dependable, reasonably priced, detail-oriented. Several references and insured. Let them help you with your cleaning needs. Contact them for a free estimate. That's 317-480-2850. That's Abby's Clean Team. Where do you go for great Chinese food in Brownsburg? Well, you want to go to the Asia Walk. Classic dishes served with a modern twist. They're in Brownsburg at 1430 North Green Street, 317-852-2967. In Danville at 671 East Main Street, 317-386-3233. And in Plainfield, 317-839-0999. Call them up for store hours and have them send you a menu out. Remember, they do have a gluten-free menu available. Their offerings may vary slightly at each restaurant. So get on over to Asia Walk for dine-in or carry-out. Building better athletes that become great citizens. It's the Compound Indy. That's right, the Compound. Brownsburg, 489 South Point Circle, number 100, 317-372-6689. That's the Compound. Don't forget, Saturday, October 27th, it's the Drag Strip 2018 Dash Express 5K, 10K Kids Mini Dash. Join us under the lights Saturday, October 27th, 6 p.m. at iconic Lucas Oil Raceway. Trade horsepower for your power to experience running the legendary drag strip, road course, and oval. Register at www.botrail.org. Hey, get your hair in the game. Where can you do that at? At Sports Clips Haircuts. That's right. Located in Brownsburg, Indiana at 321 West Northfield Drive in Brownsburg, Indiana, 317-858-7992. Just a reminder for everyone that we are local. All our advertising is absolutely free. So give us a call at 317-416-1954. We'll get you live, or you can go to Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter on Facebook and put your own message out. In our Halloween Fact Fun Trivia this morning, we got some information for you that you can have and share with others. 86% of Americans decorate their house for Halloween. Over 10% of pet owners dress their pets in Halloween costumes. The Ouija board ended up outselling the game of Monopoly in its first full year at Salem. Over 2 million copies of the Ouija board were shipped. The first Halloween card was made in the early 1920s. Consumers spend about $50 million on Halloween greetings, sending over 28 million Halloween cards each year. Here you go, parents. 90% of you out there admit to sneaking goodies from their kids' Halloween trick-or-treat bags. And the tradition of making jack-o'-lanterns to ward off evil spirits is thousands of years old. Jack-o'-lanterns originated in Ireland, where people place candles in hollowed-out turnips to keep away spirits and ghosts on the holiday. So if you got a turnip, light it up. Coming up, Friday, November 9th, join us for the 14th annual Wine, Beer, and Spirits Tasting. That's Friday, November 9th, 7 to 10 p.m., Washington Township Pavilion Center, 435 Whipple Lane in Avon, Indiana. Give them a call for more information at 317-745-3338. Want to know the best donuts in Brownsburg? Well, the secret's out. They've been a staple item in Brownsburg for a long time, but we're telling you about it here now. And that's Hilligoss Bakery, 804 East Main Street in Brownsburg. The real secret is to get there early. The known fact is that these are the best tasting donuts you're going to find. Don't forget, the Avon American Legion Post 145, 4812 East Main Street presents food trucks, Friday, October 26th. Free admission, parking, entertainment, and bounce houses for kids. Don't forget about that. Get out there Friday, October 26th to the Avon American Legion. On our calendar for Hendricks County, for your planner, today, October 18th, the Board of Zoning Appeals meets 7 to 9 p.m. On October 18th, the Park Board meets at 6:30 p.m. in Brownsburg. In Danville, Give them a call at 317-745-4180 for more upcoming meetings. In Plainfield on October 22nd, the Town Council meets at 7 p.m. And on October 23rd in Hendricks County, it's the Commissioners meeting at 9 a.m. Get out there, get local, get involved. Who takes care of your tire needs in Brownsburg and Hendricks County? Why, it's Big O Tire, 5 Commerce Drive, just north of I-74 and 267, 317-858-9800. They got a lot of specials going on. Major brands of tires include Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, Dunlop, Cooper, Uniroyal, Yokohama, Hankook, and so much more. Services include brakes, shocks, struts, oil change services, alignments, tires, and wheels. That's Big O Tire in Brownsburg, Indiana. Looking for that pumpkin Halloween fun? Well, look no further than Hendricks County, October 27th. It's Trail and Treat, 6 to 7 p.m. Williams Park, 940 Locust Lane in Brownsburg. Free event for trick-or-treaters. Local businesses and nonprofit organizations will set up booths along the path circling Williams Park. On October 27th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Plainfield Rec Center, 651 Vestal Road. An all-inclusive event for families to spend a day full of fall festivities at Talent Stream Park, just north of the Richard A. Carlucci Recreation and Aquatic Center. Come dressed for the Halloween costume contest. Event will also include Halloween dog costume contest. All dogs must be on a leash at all times. On October 27th, it's the Trunk or Treat, 5 to 7:30 at the Kingsway Christian Church, 7981 East County Road 100 North in Avon. Indoor and outdoor fun, games, bounce houses, snacks, and lots of treats. This is an opportunity for us to get to know our community in a fun and safe way. So much fun, so many things out there to do. Our next tune coming up for you to get you going here this morning, whether you're in Brownsburg, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Chicago, all points in between north and south. I'm Dave C., and this is Blues Infusion. Hope that coffee's going down real good for you this morning. I'm certainly here having mine in our studio. Just want to remind you, we are here Monday through Friday. Catch us live on YouTube. Little bluesy jazz to get you going this morning. It's going to be a great Thursday. All right. We love it. We love it. Now it's time to get you caught up on some news from around our country.
It's AP News Minute. President Donald Trump says the U.S. is asking Turkey for any audio and video related to missing Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. In his words, if it exists. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo met with Turkish officials, including President Erdogan, and said the U.S. is taking the journalist's disappearance seriously. Democratic House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi slammed the Trump administration's handling of the incident, saying, quote, if it weren't so serious, it would look silly. Pelosi said the president must be responsible to find out exactly what happened, and she called on Congress to pressure the White House. First Lady Melania Trump toured an intensive care unit at a Philadelphia hospital to shine a light on newborns suffering from opiate withdrawal. She was late for the visit after smoke filled the cabin of her first flight, which had to turn back. Then she took a second flight to Philadelphia. The Mega Millions jackpot has grown to more than $900 million, the second largest lottery jackpot ever. There was no winning ticket for Tuesday night's drawing. The next drawing is set for Friday. Ned Barker, Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
I'm going to ask each of you to come back with a 5% budget cut from your various departments, whether it's a secretary, an administrator, whatever. I'm going to ask everybody to come back with a 5%
This is Donald
cut
Trump asking for budget cuts.
I think you'll all be able to do it. There may be a special exemption, perhaps. I don't know who that exemption would be. If you can do more than 5, some of you will say, hey, I can do much more than 5. I've heard about the penny plan for 15 years. 1 penny every year per dollar. 1 penny every year. After 4 or 5 years, the country's in good shape. I'm saying, let's not do the penny plan. Let's do the 5 penny plan. I think you can do it. So I'd like to have everyone sitting around the table. Your incredible domains that you preside over so brilliantly in some cases very well, some cases brilliantly. I would like you to come back with a 5% cut. Get rid of the fat. Get rid of the waste. And I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure everybody at this table can do it. It's tremendous amounts of money. And it's something that we can do. And I believe we can actually do it easily. So rather than go by the penny plan, we'll call it the nickel plan. At least it'll be a 1-year nickel plan. We may do another nickel plan next year too.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank each of you for all you're doing on this very important issue. As many of you are aware, a big part of my Be Best campaign focuses on opioid abuse and the effects it has on children. Over the last year and a half, I have learned a great deal about neonatal absence syndrome through visits such as this. There are few things harder to bear than seeing a newborn suffer, and I'm anxious to do all that I can to help shine a light on this epidemic. I'm proud of the administration's continued efforts in fighting opioid addiction. I'm also excited to learn about the recommendations the national experts make on the elements needed to build a national NAS tracking system, which is being developed by the Department of Health and Human Services. By using existing technology, and working with both the medical and technology communities to develop and launch the effort, I know the tracking system will help save lives. I look forward to learning about the recommendations that will come from today's meeting. Thank you again, and God bless the United States of America.
Red Ribbon Week is October 21st to the 27th, a time to bring awareness to the drug epidemic. Young Marine units across America will concentrate their efforts and garner as many pledges as possible for participants to remain drug-free. Last year, the Hendricks County Young Marines won the coveted Kiki Camarena Award presented by the DEA for the Take Our Hand and Make a Stand Against Drugs campaign. Efforts were estimated to have reached 155,000 people across Indiana, and the Hendricks County organization gathered the names of hundreds of Hoosiers who pledged to remain drug-free. This year, a new campaign, It's Time to Be Brave and Ride Our Drug-Free Wave, is already underway. Young Marines are gathering hundreds of names in their schools and neighborhoods, names of community members pledging to live drug-free. The Hendricks County Young Marines plan to be present in different locations within Hendricks County each evening, giving people opportunity to join the fight. For more information and areas the Marines will be stationed, visit the Hendricks County Young Marines Facebook page. Don't forget those trick-or-treat times in Avon. It's 6 to 8:30 October 21st, and in Brownsburg, it's 6 to 8:30 October 31st. Don't forget, Hendricks Regional Health YMCA Avon will host a Halloween extravaganza from 6 to 8 p.m. October 26th. The town of Brownsburg Trunk or Treat from 6 to 8 p.m. October 31st at the Brownsburg Town Hall, 61 North Green Street. And in your local regional weather travel updates for this chilly but gorgeous October 18th, if your travels are taking you to Nelsonville, Ohio today, there is a freeze warning. You have clear skies, 32 degrees, going up to 53. The winds are on the north-northwest at 2. The humidity is 78%. The sun's going to set at 6:46. Plenty of sunshine, but a cool day in Nelsonville. Tonight dropping down to 31. Friday, partly cloudy, high of 60. And Saturday, cloudy with a high of 56. Don't forget that freeze warning is in effect till 10 a.m. this morning. So don't put those plants out just yet. If you're traveling over to Peoria, Illinois this morning, you have clear skies, 35 degrees, going up to 59. Feels like 38 out right now. The winds are calm at 1 mile an hour. The humidity is 82%. That sun's going to set at 6:14. Lots of sun today, so good day to break back out those shades and get them on. Tonight, low down to 40, but tomorrow, Friday, get out that umbrella because you're going to have showers with a high of 58. Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 57. And if you're traveling south to Lexington, Kentucky today, it's mostly cloudy. There is a frost advisory. It's 38 degrees, going up to 57. The winds are on the north-northeast at 6. Humidity is 70%. And that coffee's good this morning. I don't know about you, but mine tastes great. Friday, showers moving in, high of 65. And those showers clear back out on Saturday with a real nice day. Little cool, but a high of 61. And don't forget that frost advisory is in effect till 10 a.m. this morning. On this day in history, in 2003, Bolivian President Gonzalo Sanchez de la Raza resigns in the wake of protests centered around Bolivia's natural gas resources. In 1967, a Russian unmanned spacecraft makes the first landing on the surface of Venus. In 1921, Russian Soviets grant Crimean independence. And in 1867, the Alaska Territory is formally transferred to the U.S. from Russian control. And that's your day in history. Now, a little tune here we especially love at Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. You know it well. Get up, get moving this morning. And if you're out there going to milk the cows, this one's for you. Oh, yeah. Get it up, get it moving, stand up, shake it out. Oh, yeah. How can you not get happy with this tune? You just want to get up, do a little dance. Grab that person next to you, go arm in arm, get it moving, get it going, because it's Thursday. We're glad to have you here. Oh, yeah, the farmer in the dell. Attorney General Curtis Hill called on the Federal Communications Commission to create new rules to allow telephone service providers to block more illegal robocalls being made to consumers in Indiana. He is part of a bipartisan coalition of 34 attorneys generals issuing a formal comment to the FCC. The formal comment explains that scammers using illegal robocalls have found ways to evade a call blocking order entered last year by the FCC. Despite the FCC's order, robocalls continue to be a major irritant to consumers in Indiana and across the United States. An Indianapolis high school that opened last year is attracting students with autism by taking a different approach to teaching. Purdue Polytechnic High School offers flexible schedules, project-based learning, and a curriculum focused on science, technology, education, and mathematics. The school has 45 students identified as receiving special education services out of an overall student population of 250. Students who graduate from the high school are directly admitted to the Purdue Polytechnic Institute in West Lafayette. Students who don't wish to pursue further education are connected to local professionals in STEM and technology fields. In your regional local weather, if you're traveling to Akron, Ohio today, right now you have mostly clear skies, 37 degrees, going up to 51. The winds are out of the west northwest at 6. Humidity 65 degrees. That sun's going to set at 6:41. A cool day, but sunny. Tonight, dropping down to 36. Friday, partly cloudy, high of 59. And Saturday, thunder showers and 55. So if you're on break, your day to get out will be tomorrow on Friday. And if your travels are taking you to Seymour, Indiana today, right now you have clear skies, you have a frost advisory, and that frost advisory is until 9 a.m. this morning. It's 34 degrees, going up to 58. Feels like 36 out. The winds are out of the south, basically calm at 2. Humidity is 80%. The sun's going to set at 7. Lots of sunshine today, low of 34. Showers moving in on Friday with a high of 60. But a beautiful day with some clouds on Saturday and a high of 61. And your Toledo, Ohio forecast, right now, there is a freeze warning right up until 9 a.m. this morning. You have clear skies. It's a chilly and crisp 30 degrees in Toledo. Going up to 54, feels like 37. The winds are calm right now. The humidity is 78%. The sun's going to set at 6:49. Lots of sunshine, but a cool day in Toledo. Tonight, low dropping down to 38. Friday, thunderstorms, high of 59. And keep that umbrella out because Saturday, more showers, thunderstorms, and a high of 55. It's Schwann's, established 1952. Delicious family meals made easy. Call 1-800-245-8302 and get Schwann's delivered to your home. Booking for fall and winter events, the 33,000 square foot Hendricks County 4-H Conference Center offers great flexibility and versatility for your next meeting, seminar, banquet, or wedding reception. Located at 1900 East Main Street in Danville, Indiana, 317-718-6153. Upscale Resale, that's the name. Gizmo's Galleria in Brownsburg, Indiana. They open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Gizmo's Galleria, the upscale resale shop with over 125 stores in one shop and a huge furniture room. You never know what you might find at Gizmo's. Flea market, discount store, and gift shop. Donate your car. Help our veterans. Call today, 1-888-979-VETS, 1-888-979-8387, or you can donate online at carshelpingveterans.org. This is Dave C. We're getting ready to pack it up here. I'll tell you what, we're going on break until next Wednesday. So catch us again next Wednesday. We'll be here, and we hope you are too. Just remember, things we want to close out and have you keep in mind. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Every month, every day, make sure that you are aware of breast cancer and how it affects 1 out of 8 women in this country. Chords of Love needs your support now. Go to Chords of Love Chatter in Cords of Love charity and see how you can keep this fantastic organization up and running today. They're in immediate need of food and supplies because they help out with immediate needs. Don't forget, always salute and honor our first responders, our active military people, our service veterans, every day, every way. And all they ask for, all you need to do is give them a simple salute and thank you for all that they do so that we can sleep at night. This is Dave C. Don't forget, you can catch us on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on YouTube, Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook, and as always, Brownsburg free advertising chatter. So go to those venues and catch our show. Everyone, have a great week. Like I say, we'll be back here the same time next Wednesday. Until then, safe travels to everyone if you're going out on the road. And we are going to take you out of here with a little tune called Nitpicky Picnic. Have a great one, everybody.